chair's right behind you.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Sorry. We left him in his idle animation.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I guess, Sam, I forgot to start the thing. We did like 4 minutes of the podcast, and Marceline did not enjoy that. So Spencer gave her a little CP, and now she's good.
I want to make sure that I want to point out that normally we don't address it. I hate this fucking meme. Over here on my side, sometimes you know how it like tracks like, oh, person, that's a person. Sometimes it'll like for a second go, nope. Sometimes it's the second to go. This is no, it's not. No, it's not a person.
Is that a face? Is that a face?
It's not. It's an egg. It's egg or face.
What is it?
It's Eggward.
Eggward. Spencer picked out the meme.
This
today,
is like
and
a fucking,
Craig and I are.
This is like a high tide. I'm just hit by waves of emotion. Every time I saw it, the first time I didn't like it because there's an egg and the person's face on it. Then it's Edward Cullen, and then I didn't put it was.
I typed in cursed Twilight memes.
It is cursed.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Wow.
Yeah, I have that sticker on my water cup, and the other night we were laying in bed. It was like a real nice moment, and then he was like, God, and I was like, what? And he was like, can you just fucking turn your cup?
I'm literally just like, I love you, and I look up and see that fucking ass and his goddamn face, and I'm just like, I can't do this anymore.
The ass of a killer, Bella.
Yeah. Something in the egg.
In the egg?
You hear your dad talking.
Sorry, baby. Well, it's been a really busy few days.
Yeah.
I've had to do a lot of shit.
No.
You have.
I've had to go to the dentist.
You did.
I've had to go to the
Very
doctor.
brave.
I have to go to the.
Can you tell Craig what happened to your doctor? His doctor died. I shouldn't laugh.
I called them.
He called to make
I
an
called them
appointment.
because I had to set an
They're
appointment because I need to get a doctor's written prescription for my medication.
He's booked.
And they were like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, your doctor passed away. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Okay. And I got off. I don't know why I was like crying laughing. I was like, I waited so long to go to the doctor that he fucking died.
I need to make an appointment. Who'd you see? Oh, he's dead. He's dead, honey. He real dead.
Yeah. I'm just like, am I just fucked? They're just like, yeah.
I need help. Too bad he's dead. Goodbye.
He needed help too.
He needed help. And where were you, Jacob? Did you help him? Did you come for your yearly checkup?
He leads others to a prize he himself cannot possess.
Well, I mean, I don't blame you for laughing because that'd be shocking.
Yeah.
You call someone and go,
Didn't they have to call you back?
I had to. They sent me to They're like, yeah, they got to give you a new doctor. So they gave me to a different part of the facility, and they just didn't pick up. So I just left a message, and I had to be like, my doctor passed away.
yeah, hi, I'm lost. My doctor died.
I'm just alone in a room, and they're just like, I don't know, just put him in there.
Nurse, your guy dies while you're there. And nurse comes back. So I don't know how to tell you this, but your doctor just passed away.
Shit.
So do I like reschedule? Did he come back?
Dude,
To who?
yeah, what do you guys do?
Oh, he's dead. He's dead.
Oh man, yeah, that was.
I'm sorry, Jacob. Your doctor's no longer with us.
It
Okay.
was just so jarring. I just didn't expect that to happen. Like I just got no answers either because I have never met this doctor. I was given this doctor by my mom, I think, and I haven't gone in forever. So like, did he die years ago or did he die like last week? I don't know.
Yeah. How long has that lady had to go? Because I've been in that retail position where you're like, no, that sale ended a week ago. And they'll still call like a year ago. No, that was like last Black Friday. No, he's been dead for 10 years.
Yeah.
Jacob, wake up. He's never existed.
This
isn't a real person.
The funniest part to me was like you were like, oh, I'm not sure who my doctor is, so they had to look it up and then be like, oh,
They're like Googling him. The first thing's like an obituary. Oh, he's
he
dead.
died.
He's real dead.
Fuck, man, it's so funny.
I do appreciate the nurse going out of her way to like make sure you were like had the most information. Go, nope, there's not that he's not here. He's very dead.
Yeah,
because she could have just gaslit you the entire time. He's gone.
Yeah,
he's actually out of the office today and tomorrow, and
forever.
will be until the end of time.
yeah. It was a strange incident. So I guess I gotta figure out a new doctor. I guess.
You do.
Jeez.
Maybe one that's has a little more longevity.
Yeah,
to
maybe
him.
somebody's a little bit more alive.
I came here because my last doctor kind of, I don't know, died.
Are you guys actually good at what you're doing? Because my last doctor,
He fucking just passed away.
Isn't that like the opposite of what you guys are trying to do?
Yeah. Libtard conspiracy. My,
This is Biden's fault.
my
isn't it?
doctor
All-
was vaccinated and he died.
You know why I don't like Joe Biden? All the doctors are dying now.
My doctor died the other day. Oh, shit.
So dumb.
Oh, goofy.
Anyway, yeah.
You went to the dentist?
I went to the
You
dentist.
did not go to the doctor.
I liked that. I've been really, really happy with that really cool Pride Month thing. That I just want to say that Tyler like fully organized. I was the messenger.
Yeah, we should talk about that.
The Happy Pride Month stuff. If you guys want to check out the description, there's a link to our bonfire. I will try to remember to put a link to the Redbubble as well, where we have stickers as well of this really cool art that Moldy Sushi made for Pride Month. Yeah, go check it out. It's really cool. We're probably gonna stop. I'm probably gonna take them off the store. I'll probably do mid-July because they're taking a little minute to ship. So Jack ordered his and was just like, cool, it's coming July 1st, just in time for Pride.
Oh,
So,
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Homophobia?
Yeah. Did you say homophobia?
She's quiet now.
Wow. So
No, I
no.
meant that it wasn't coming until July.
oh yeah, bonfires being
Not that the baby is
You weren't, like,
homophobic.
yeah,
Digging
and
down your baby.
all of the proceeds are going to the Trevor Project, which is helping depression, suicide among people within the LGBT community. So go check it out. It's for a good cause. It's really freaking cute art too. Moldy Sushi did amazing.
Wow, yeah.
It's all the characters with their little flags on different parts of them. Tiff, it's on her eye. It's the war paint. Oh my god,
Wow.
so
yeah,
cool.
That Marcy's face. I'm just like,
Yeah, yeah,
Whoa.
that should have been the meme. Dang, we got to do that one next week. Yeah, there's this picture of Marcy where that I took of her where she was just kind of like moving around, but she's kind of, sorry, audio listeners, she just looks shocked. She's like this.
yeah.
She's like, oh, she's like that, and Craig immediately took a screenshot of it and was just like, what did you put? You put like
when I pull like a
pull a mythic rare or something.
foil Obnixilus or something.
Yeah.
I will say I doubled down on that one hard because I wanted to take I wanted to meme, unfortunately, you from that first picture that you had at the hospital where you were just like staring trying to like the first frame of that video of you drinking your Red Bull.
Oh,
Oh yeah, she looks decrepit.
Just
rough. Yeah.
Dude, you look so much better too.
Thank
like
you.
that first week, you were just pale like every day, and your eyes were so sunken in. You're just like, ugh. But now you're looking good.
Thank you.
that's a return to normalcy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Baby's been good too. She don't got that jaundice no more.
No, you're not yellow.
Yep, she's doing
Good.
great.
Healthy,
And she's a big,
healthy shade.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Your eyes look much
The
better.
you find out you had to go to the Home Depot and get like the little cards. Like, oh no, good.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Human baby.
I got indigo at first, and I was just like, whoops.
Oh, this is wrong.
Yeah, this is just incorrect.
Your baby really needs to be like an eggshell white.
Yeah,
Oh,
eggshell. Oh, you know,
we really gotta get the fuck out of here with this. I hate it. You guys don't have to pay penance. You guys don't have to look at it. I have to look. He stares. Me and him are making eye contact. I look at him and he's
Like
like,
what?
"Say it, say it." I'm like, "Hard boiled."
Hard boiled.
I hate it. Hate
wait,
it so much.
are you laughing because it's an egg?
No, I hate it. No, I'm not laughing at all. I'm laughing because I want to cry.
You're
And
laughing.
I'm on camera.
No,
so I can't.
do you hate it because you think of the egg comparison
For what?
for what you just said? Is that
Right.
why you hate it? Is that what? Are we on the same page right now?
I think so.
I feel like we're not.
I don't think so.
Oh.
I
Okay.
do hate the fact that he is an egg.
Oh, it's this.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
No, you just said the sentence. The correct color your baby should be eggshell white.
Yeah, and I said it, and I was like,
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the egg?
Yeah.
I'm talking about white supremacy.
"Oh no, that's wrong." Yeah, definitely not. To be honest, even if you are a white supremacist and you're eggshell white, get some help.
Yeah. We actually,
Call
if
your
you're
doctor.
that color, that's probably bad. That was Spencer in the hospital.
Was. You
Shit.
lose a lot of blood.
Try and find some help. But if you are a white supremacist, I hope your doctor is dead.
I hope I hope you're
Sorry, sir, he gone.
He passed.
It's the scene in American Psycho where they're comparing the business cards, but it's
But
babies.
babies instead.
But it's
Look at my.
It's bone.
That's bone. Patrick, your baby has no skin.
Came out that way. New Bones DLC pack.
You know
Son
what
of
the
a bitch.
grossest part about being in the hospital was?
What?
What?
They make you pee in like a they put like a little bowl in the toilet and they make you pee into it to make sure that you've
Oh
peed.
yeah. I do avoid it
that,
when I
that,
pee.
that is my constant fear. I don't have a lot of phobias, but I
Right.
do have of that.
Of pee?
Yeah, pee in general. No, but like going to a hospital and being to a point where I like my excretions
Yeah. Or
are
monitored?
monitored. Because
Yeah.
fuck you.
Yeah.
They're like,
they were like, if you
Kill
don't,
me first.
if you don't pee twice in like 8 hours, we have to catheter you. And I was like,
See,
that's
that's
not
how I would
fucking
feel.
happening.
So,
You're
like,
peeing.
we noticed that there was a little bit of corn in your excretion.
Yeah.
We gave a little bit of a taste.
Jacob Matthews.
So I don't mean to alarm you, but your doctor tasted your poo and he's dead. He passed.
Yes.
Your doctor passed away. How? I just saw him yesterday.
He ate the corn.
He ate the corn. What corn? Well, he was examining your feces, and
He was hungry.
He looked
He
at
did
me.
a
He's
little-
like, I have to do it for Jacob. I worry about him. I'm his doctor. It's my hypocritical.
oh my God, do no harm. Fuck. Shit.
Your poor doctor. I feel bad.
Yeah.
I'm memeing on the aspect that anyone's doctor could die, not whoever your doctor
Oh,
is.
yeah. Most definitely, yeah. I was just so jarring. I was just so surprised. I was like, oh, for some, I guess I just feel so stupid. I feel dumb because my first thought was, oh, that can happen.
Yeah, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was
Valid.
like, wait, what the fuck, Jacob? Of course it can
Well,
happen.
when you ever get confronted with that fact ever in your life,
It's just such an opposite thing to happen.
Yeah.
It's like what
Also,
it's like finding out that like not to this level, but it's like finding out that like, oh, a beekeeper was stung by a bee and was allergic and died. It was like, wait, huh?
there's a lot going on there.
Yeah. Or like or it's just like two opposites. It's weird because I should probably associate hospitals with death, but like I mostly associate them with
The
life.
good things. Yeah, you go to the hospital to get help.
Yeah. And to hear that the person who's supposed to be doing that died just shook me to my core.
Made you
Just was
question everything.
Why did I never put this together? That
You know-
medical people could perish.
I do have a question, and feel free to tell me just to fuck myself. Do you feel that any time while you were at the hospital, did you feel like there was an invasion of privacy, or were you just so beat that you're like, I don't care?
Yeah, I didn't care.
You see,
The
I hope that
they
if
come in like every 2 hours and they're just like, oh, you're bleeding. Okay, all right, good. We're gonna push on your stomach. What'd you say? Like they put their whole
There was a point where I looked over and they had her hand in her gut, like right
Yeah.
here, that far.
Yeah.
Like they went, like if this is her stomach, they went, and their
Yeah.
hand was like this, and I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, they're making sure that your uterus is going back down.
yeah, it does. It goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
That's also why they make
Crazy.
you pee, is because apparently if your bladder is too full, it can take the spot that your
Oh,
uterus
yeah,
is supposed to
because
go to.
which is even weirder that all of your guts are just.
They just go back.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah.
weirdest thing. My mom was talking about that because she actually had spinal surgery a couple days ago, and they're like, she's like, well, normally I'd be okay with it, but I'm a little nervous because this stuff has to be done kind of precisely and everything has to go back together. But if it was like just like a gut issue, they could just do whatever, and then they just shove it all back in and be fine.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I was like, what? I was like, wait, wouldn't you gonna glance over
yeah,
the
'cause,
fact
like-
that she's like, yeah, if your guts are like out, they're like
put 'em back in.
sometimes when you go to do surgery, they have to find your the organ they're trying to find. And you're like, what do you mean it's not checking out like a spot? No, sometimes it just it can slip, in inches. Like you don't have your liver on the opposite side of your body sometimes, but yeah, it could just not be there. You're like, what?
Yeah.
And it's like all your innards just kind of exist amorphously
and they
in
can
your
just
body.
shove them back in there and they just go back.
Yeah, they're like, so what happens if like your innards slip out? Oh no, just shove it back in, staple you up,
Yep.
and your body will figure out where they go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Isn't
like-
that insane?
Excuse me?
Oh, it's so weird. It's so crazy. He's just,
I don't like that. I'm about as strong as those milk bags they gave you at school.
Really?
I slipped and fell and
yeah, you're just a bag. You're just a bag of stuff.
Yeah.
You're just a bag of like liquid
That's what
and
Hannah used to
stuff
say.
in there.
One of my friends used to say, "We're just like giant Ziploc bags."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Except there's also the bone parts in there. That's kind of important.
Crunchy.
Yeah.
A lot going on in the body.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
I've always thought it was crazy how silent your body is and how much work it's doing. Your
Yeah,
body
yeah.
works constantly and it does it so quietly, which is just wild.
You know, I never thought of it that way. But it is doing an immense amount of work, and it doesn't make any
It
noise.
doesn't make much noise. Like the most noise it makes, it'll be like.
And you're like, what is that?
What's
going on there?
Guts are moving. Your guts.
When her guts do that, it sounds like mine. I can't tell the difference between like if it like sometimes I'll hear her be like and I'm like, was that you or the baby? And she'll be like, that was her. And I was like, what the fuck? Crazy.
She's peeping. Mm-hmm. You woke up.
Yeah, that's actually a little bit we talked about that with her too. I was like, you know, that makes sense that she's had, I mean, at least a month to work with like her body internally has had a chance to work.
Yeah.
But the eyes, you don't have any time to use the eyes in there.
Nope. She's like, don't make fun of my eyes. Guys, it's question time. You guys want to ask them some questions? I randomly decide throughout the week on Twitter at Arcane Arcade. Arcane with an underscore in the middle because some stupid
Arcade
bastard has
and
Arcane
posted
Arcade.
3 times and then never
What if he's
posted
gone?
again.
What
if he
if
was
he's
your
your doctor?
Oh my god! My doctor took my username on Twitter and then fucking perished. All right, I'm gonna go through the hashtag here real quick while I'm holding. What are you trying to do right now?
She's trying to leave.
Put your head down,
No,
ma'am.
put your head down and you're fine. You didn't need to sit up just to yell.
Yeah, she's kind of like just. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to use his back.
It's like I need to know what's happening. I need to know what's going on. What's happening? All right. I'm scrolling. I'm just scrolling through Twitter here, and they decide to put ads in between the hashtags, which is cool.
I hate that.
Isabella Bartholomew asks, what is your favorite moment from the Evenfall campaign? Yeah, Craig, what's your favorite moment from the Evenfall campaign?
When Stibbles,
Oh, fuck, you actually watch it, don't you?
When Stibbles laying down in that thing, he's like, and then he kills him.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
oh, that's my favorite part too.
I assume Stibbles dies like how the Waynes do.
With the pearl necklace?
Yeah, and Stibbles Jr. is just Batman now. Mm-hmm. That's about as much context as I have.
Yep, that's about right.
Yeah. Or that other one where Kurt shoves their dad off a cliff.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think.
Yep.
They didn't shove their dad off a cliff. They just kept shooting their dad off a cliff.
Yeah.
And they kept falling and then coming back upwards. And then Kurt killed ALSR with Shatter.
Yeah. Or when you were casting spells in that school you weren't supposed to, and then that thing showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not my favorite moment, but probably that when Stibbles decided that they were very, very scared, so they turned into like an anteater or something to run away, and they had shit their pants previously.
No, that is not what. Yes, Logan described that Stibbles got so scared
that he shit
his pants, and then he polymorphed, but didn't polymorph the shit, so the shit just falls on the ground, and then Philip slipped on it. You say like, Stibbles, if I die to your shit, I will haunt you forever.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
She
These
wants to
are just
peep.
trying to peep. Hello. Goodness. What's happening? What are you doing? Okay. I don't know. I have a lot of real. I love the whole thing because I'm the DM and I like. There's so many parts that is it her?
No, she's making a lot of prolonged eye contact with me, which I know she can't see.
Yep. She's just like, there's something over there, and I know what it is. I'm gonna find
She
it.
can hear you.
I can smell you.
I can smell you. Yep. She's only got black and white and 8 inches. So, anyways.
I wish I. Pinky asked Alexa, "What?" Never mind. I'm not going to do this. I'm not doing this. I'm not playing into his game when he's not even here.
Now I want to know.
What did he ask Alexa?
He's been asking Alexa a lot of very strange questions, which Alexa's not from now not looked at Google to find the answers, but Amazon user like inputs. So now she'll like poll Amazon users. And he asked what the average length of the American penis was. It was the correct answer, I hope. That it was about 5 inches, but she said it in centimeters, and he thought they were millimeters. And so it's like 13 centimeters. He's like, so it's. And I was like, I don't know. Who knows anymore?
I would have
Who
loved to
knows?
have been there when he just thought that. He was just like,
He was like, oh wait, maybe that's ridiculous.
fuck. Oh my god. I there's too many moments from Evenfall that I like. I think if I'm just gonna think off the top of my head though, I think I'll just say when Colton stopped playing Cardos.
Oh yeah, that was pretty cool.
I just did not.
As in the moment that were transpired because he didn't play it, or the moment he stopped playing the character?
Yeah, the second he stopped playing Cardos, the game got so much better. No, when I did not, I just had this moment planned out. I didn't even think of it. It was the most Colton has ever surprised me with one of his characters, was to just turn around and go, I want to summon my god. And then he does it and like just goes off into the Avernian sunset with his god. I was just like, holy fuck, that was so perfect.
Very cool.
Wow. I had never felt like a character was more building up to a moment than that. It was insane. So
is that how that ended? They just went off in the sunset together?
we don't know what happened.
In Cardos?
We don't know what happened.
Are they in love?
Well, actually, to be honest, what really happened and what's more cool in my memory is you want to talk? You want to talk?
She's like, I want you to hold my fucking head, bro.
She's like, this fucking pitch is heavy.
Just put your head down. Thank you.
She's like, okay.
She's crumpled.
I don't know if this part made it into it, but we do not. No one remembers being this age.
No.
Which is not even an age. 2 weeks old.
Yeah.
But
And we were talking about like, would we be stronger as a people? And we were like, no, because we'd probably just be like
frightening.
all
I
the
couldn't
time.
imagine standing up in my head, like causing me to Gmod just crumble and fall over.
Like, but look though, imagine you. Whoa, are you okay?
She's like,
Yeah. Imagine you hold up your hands, like hold up your hands over your head right now.
yeah.
Okay, you can touch your hands, right? Imagine your head being so big that you can't touch your fingers
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
Like that's how she is.
I couldn't imagine being conscious at this point.
Nope.
It would frighten me. It'd frighten me so.
She kind of looks a little frightened. Hi. What was I talking about?
Sorry, I don't know.
I was talking about Evenfall. Oh, the thing about
Cardos.
Cardos wasn't that they didn't go off into the sunset. It was that they. It was more of like a really cool sort of lame term, but it was kind of badass. He kind of was like, "No, I'm gonna stay here with my god, and I'm gonna fight Zariel instead of going with the rest of my friends." And I was like, "Fuck, that's cool."
Yeah.
Anyways, you are just a wiggle worm today.
A little wiggle worm. To be honest, she's drawing my attention a lot because normally when me and I come over, she's kind of asleep.
Yeah.
Kind of sleeping.
She's awake.
Now it's very,
Say something.
Jacob
say
is
something?
holding his daughter up to the microphone, and her eyes are crossed, looking at it.
Yep,
Because it just came into
She's trying
focus.
to
that's
focus.
SM7B.
She was,
Timeless
Pleb.
asks, can Spencer
Can
Oh,
Spencer
no.
what?
can Spencer
Spinster?
sorry, can Spencer still edit that out?
No.
Good times.
You could if you want to.
Thy
No,
Sponge 55 put with the hashtag I forgot the hashtag. Oh, it's probably another question. How's everyone's sleep going so far? Congratulations once again.
I'm fine, actually. Thank you for asking. Yeah, I
you
sleep
doing
great.
good? You doing good? Craig, how's your sleep going?
Good.
That's great. That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
How many hours you getting?
To be honest, probably not enough.
Oh.
But I've been taking Benadryl because I've been itchy sometimes. So
Yeah.
sometimes I like sleep really well, and then I wake up at like 7 a.m. and I'm like, no, back to bed. Yeah, back to bed.
She's a pretty good sleeper.
She is a good sleeper.
Just not during the day when she's supposed to be asleep.
She. Okay.
Calling you out.
Look, maybe I'm like a baby. Maybe
Yeah.
the baby's like me. Who knows? I like to think, because it's fun for me, that the baby's like me, because it's very similar to me. She's very hard to wake up and put to sleep. But if she's asleep, she's fucking conked, and I am exactly like
Yeah,
that.
that's the worst part. Is like we're supposed to feed her like about every 3 hours. Shouldn't go past 4, and
I
then
sleep through it.
she's like, I'll sleep. And then
Yeah.
if she's not up, so I'm like this morning or yesterday morning, I woke up and I was like, it's been too long, and she was just like, I'm still asleep.
Another horror baby fact that either you guys told me or I have somehow through osmosis have learned that they can become so tired that they'll sleep.
Yeah.
But then if you don't feed them, they'll still be so tired they won't wake up to eat.
Yeah.
What a
Yeah.
hellish
You
existence.
can be overtired and over hungry, where they're just like, I guess I'm just gonna be limp.
Yep, I guess I just won't exist.
Yep.
Pinky, normally when me and my wife help and get him out of bed, sometimes he sleeps. That boy sleeps, but he'll like flip around in the bed. So sometimes I'll get him and he's an entirely different orientation.
Yeah.
The other day I went in his room like a Saturday and he was sleeping, but he hadn't moved from the position I left him in, and he was sleeping like this, and he had his covers up, and he was just like, and I was like, "What are you doing?" He goes, "I was sleeping." It was like you look very peaceful. I was like, "You want to come back?" He's like, "No, I'm ready." He just hadn't moved.
It's funny either way. It's funny if
I awakened.
he actually was asleep like that. It's also funny if he pretended to do that so that when you walked in, he looked like that.
Oh, just gaslight me?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He's like, it's time for Truck Simulator.
Yeah.
You get me out of bed.
Yeah, he's now in. He's like, what did he say today? He said that I was like, I'm thinking about playing this submarine game. It's a reenactment of being a submarine, and it's a battleship. So you can battle things. He's like, I don't know if I'm gonna buy it. It's like $40. I was like, it's $40. Do it. He's like, I was like, what do you make an hour, and that's how much time you have to really get out of this game. He's like, okay. And then I was making your guys' food today. And he came and he goes, so I failed my first mission. And I was like, okay, what happened? He goes, I blew up a whale. I was like, what? He goes, on sonar, they told me there was a target, but they couldn't track it with the torpedo. So I sent the torpedoes out. And I was like, but it wasn't a submarine, or you had some kind of stealth tech. So I had to manually steer the torpedo, and I hit it. And the game said I failed because I killed a whale. I was like, oh. Okay.
I thought it was stealth tech.
He's like, I was like, clearly I was either too far away for the detectives, so I just manually drove it and blew up a whale. He's like, I failed because he failed not because he killed the whale, but because he gave away his position to the enemy thing.
I thought that was it. I thought it was like, you just failed
game was
life
like,
because you killed a whale.
That could be a condition, but it was like, the enemy knows where you're at because you blew up a whale.
Holy fuck,
Sir, the Americans seem to have blown the fuck out of a whale. Good, kill them.
That's funny. Who put whales in that game?
I don't know.
Bro, is that a real thing? Any
It's a test.
submariners in the comments? Can you guys let
you
us
know
know if whales are a real problem?
You know what? I have an actual outlet for that. My sister's husband works for the Navy, and he works on submarines.
Okay, ask him about whales.
I'll ask. He's about to go out for like 9 months.
You ever blow up a whale?
I was like, hey, is that a real concern?
It's like, we blow up whales all the fucking time.
I come back, I have vivid memories of
Different.
That'd be sad.
blowing up whales.
Word. Oh, goodness, Marcelli.
They didn't got no joy.
This is the Pat and the Baby podcast, so hope you guys are
The Pat and
not
Baby
annoyed by that.
podcast.
Just pretend I'm patting your back.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, just pretend this is
If you're also an 18,
Yeah.
2 weeks
Okay,
old,
I want-
you need a dad pat.
if you have the ability to do this while you're listening to this podcast, I want you to grab a pillow. I want you to turn inwards towards a couch or a chair,
Whoa.
and I want you to pretend that I am in your ear right now, and I'm just patting away at your little back. I'm just going, yeah, just go to sleep. Just go to sleep. Just go to sleep.
Zonkers
Now
for
read
honkers
me
asks.
your 3 little numbers on the back of your card. Yes. Give them to me now. Okay, sorry. Zonkers for honkers.
Yeah. They put no bitches. Seriously though, congrats guys. How's it going in Castle Buds? I wish we lived in a castle.
Castle
That'd be
Buds.
cool.
La
Spencer,
Casa Buds.
how's the Yellow Red Bull? It's very good. I had some today. All right. If you were headed into a fight, what's your weapon of choice, real or fictional? Why do you choose this weapon? And then the last they put Craig Bazinga.
I don't know what that means.
You know what?
But yeah,
Bazinga.
but for you, a special gift for our favorite person, Bazinga.
Any weapon, real or fiction, I would take into what?
Into a fight.
Into a fight.
I want
Into a
Jango
fight.
Fett's gun.
The one that goes. Ow, ow, ow.
We've been
Okay.
watching Clone Wars, and we're getting to the part where there's like the Mandalorians, and all of their guns make that sound, and I just repeat it every time it goes off. I'm like, I gotta make the sound.
We watched Clone Wars, and it's like watching Clone Wars with a little baby. It's like not a real little baby, but like a little baby who's aware.
Yeah.
Because she
Who's
goes
aware.
every time
It's the only
one of the
difference you
guns
have.
shoots, it goes ow, and she goes ow, ow. And then every time somebody says, "May the Force be with you," she says, "And also with you." And she will not stop. She will
I can't.
not stop
I
saying
can't.
it.
I get that though. That we have that conditioning with Pinky and I, where we do the one with the Force and the Force was one with the.
Yeah.
Anytime there's some dramatic thing going on, he'll sometimes when we're in the car and we'll hit like a bump, he'll say it in the back. You're like, no, we're fine. There's
That's
a pothole.
really funny. Fuck. Man, I don't know.
I should be trusted with any weapon at all. I'm coordinated, but I don't know if I'm lethally coordinated.
Yeah, that's the
that's
thing.
why I
It's because
don't-
I was like, a lightsaber sounds cool,
That's why I
but like
don't
I
want a
wouldn't be very
lightsaber.
good with it.
I'd turn it on and I'd cut my arm off. It'd be bad.
Wow. Well, don't point it that way.
Yeah, it's like when Luke looks down the.
Yeah, I don't know. I shouldn't be trusted with anything. I don't think.
I think I'm gonna pick. What?
I just thought, those sticky hands.
I picked that. I picked
I thought
that.
about one of those, but if you shoved like tacks through the finger
Oh, crow.
and you just whack people with it.
It was like a cat of
When
nine
I was-
tails,
Yeah.
but it's just a bunch of the sticky hands attached to like a flail.
Oh
You know?
my god. When I was in high school, that was the first time I laughed like really hard at a meme.
What?
Or like I was in class and I almost had to like it was the first time I almost passed out laughing at something. Was I saw it was like you're with your girl and a guy comes in and whacks her ass with one of these. What you do?
That's a sticky hand.
Shit, I don't know. I don't know what I'd do.
I want a
Leave.
lightsaber of the sticky hand. That's my
Oh
weapon.
god.
Yeah, it's like wow, 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 but it like droops, and then it goes. I go wow, wow, and it like, but then it just like burns things. Yeah,
I would definitely kill myself with that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I go wow, wow, and it comes back. And I go, ah!
You should have like tiny little hand burn marks on your body.
Fuck.
Yeah, nothing. Nothing.
No, wait, I have a real answer.
strong worded letter.
A strongly worded letter.
Yeah.
All right.
I call their mom.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Their mum.
Their mom as the weapon.
Yeah.
I choose your mom. It's the I also choose this
guy's
guy's dead wife. Actually, I want the Mandalorian's Beskar spear. Why are you looking at me like that?
Yeah, I was thinking about Din Djarin for a little
You
second.
think about Din Djarin's spear?
Yep.
You think about Pedro Pascal's spear?
Yep.
Do you know it's like at least 13 centimeters?
Oh, okay. Next question. Next
On
question.
average.
No, average person. The size of a thumbtack.
Varys asks, how do you run your session zeros? Is there a reason people usually don't stream them?
Oh yeah, Ginny D was tweeting about this, and then a bunch of other people got in on the conversation, and I didn't because I had already tweeted like 20 times in one day, and I thought that was enough, Jacob, for the internet. Okay, I agree that it's weird because so the original context is like I don't remember if it was Ginny or if it was somebody else who said that session zeros should be streamed to normalize them. Somebody said that on Twitter, and it got a bunch of likes and retweets and stuff. And they were like, more, that should happen more often. And then there were people who were kind of sort of like in on the opposite side of that. Session zeros are there to be sort of neutral ground, a time where you don't want to, because in reality, when we're streaming, we are kind of playing it up a little bit. We know we have an audience watching. Your game's going to be different when you know that 100 or any number of people are watching you play the game.
Yeah.
And if you're at the point in time in your game where you're sort of setting ground rules and you want people to feel comfortable and they're going to make changes and you want them to and you want to lay down the fabric of what the game is going to be, it's a little weird if the audience has like a hand in that. So I personally am not a fan of streaming session zeros because it's the time where I pull a bit of the veil away from the curtain and I reveal things to my players that are going to happen in the future. And sometimes I want to keep the audience in the dark about that because the audience is not just watching me, they're also watching the players. And I want the players to be able to reveal things that the audience doesn't know. I think that's fun. I also want the audience to be surprised by what I have to do because the audience is there to take in what's happening and to see the story that we're going to lay out and all that kind of stuff. And my words are all over the place right now. But I think just in general, session zeros are much better to be held in private because there's, I think, what's the word I'm looking for? Session zeros exist to make your players and to make sure that they're comfortable with what the game is going to be. At least they are for me. And I think that broadcasting that makes it a little bit less comfortable, and it kind of defeats the purpose.
I also think that normalizing the session zeros is a good idea, but I think that for I don't know if I can speak for anyone else, but for our experience, what we would stream and show wouldn't be normal.
No,
it would be really disingenuous, and I think I don't want to reinforce the idea of like the Matthew Mercer effect, but like that's what happens. These games aren't normal. They're not normalized. Even we are very lucky to have tables that meet up regularly. Sometimes the session zero is to reacquaint people who don't even fucking know each other.
Yes.
It's to go, these people are strangers. Let's get a ground rule. And let's set what we should have is societal norms and social contracts to go.
Exactly.
Hey,
it's a social
what do you not
thing
want
is
to
more
talk
what a
about?
session zero is. It's less of a game thing,
Yeah.
I do really like the one-on-one sessions. I wouldn't mind those being streamed.
Those would be very cool.
Those are cool because that's an actual session.
Yes.
But at least for me, my session zeros aren't always that. My session zeros are, hey, everybody, let's be people and sit around and talk about the game we're going to play together as people in this scenario.
Yeah.
And then also talk about, because I also like to go over, what's going to happen on the stream as well, like what that's going to look like, what it's going to be like when people are watching us and stuff like that. So I don't know. I think that I don't think we need to do a stream to session zero and then another session zero where we have like two session zeros. I think that's
Absolutely.
weird. I think your session zeros should just be off stream and you should just say that you did it.
I think you could have the hybrid you're talking about though, where you have one-on-one sessions. I think those are very
Those
cool.
are fun. And those
very
can
cool.
be really entertaining to watch too.
And to be honest, I really appreciate having those kind of moments because it gives me a chance to figure out what I'm trying to do with the character and not have to be on stream, because I really would like to present something to the audience. But if I don't get an opportunity to do that beforehand, I feel like our first impression can be really raw. And I feel like almost disappointed with myself sometimes when I go, oh, I wish I would have done the thing I wanted to do, but I was afraid or nervous or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And it's also why I try to take a big effort to talk to you guys outside of stream too. We, not to try to sound disingenuous at all either, but there is a lot that we do talk about outside of the game. But again, I don't know if this is true for everybody. For our games, we are not scripting anything, putting anything on for the show or anything. Like if anything, we're a little bit more goofy than we normally are, and we're messing with equipment during the time. But for the most part, that's something that I really, really hold dear and want to keep as the identity of Arcane Arcade, is that we are just playing our game. Yeah. Like I don't ever want it to get to a point where it's like, it feels wrong because we are streaming it. I want it to feel like it's still us. This is how we play our games. This is what we do. This is us having fun. But even then, there is still an aspect that is still present while the audience is watching. And sometimes I don't want to go to a player on stream and be like, can we talk about something? I like to check in with you guys. I like to make sure that we know what we're doing. And all that kind of stuff. But it's never for the sake of, oh, how can we be more entertaining? It's always for the sake of like, hey, this is just you and me,
Yeah, it's like almost check-ins.
Yeah.
It's check-ins. And that's, I think, the purest form of what maybe it's because of my experience with where I see D&D tables grow because I worked at a game store for a very long time, and Mia can attest to this because Mia, that's how I was introduced to the tables because they met strangers and built their table. Session Zero is really in its most organic form. It's just introducing yourself to people.
Yes.
Because to be honest, it was really odd, and I didn't do this originally, but there are times where we had to have Session Zeros almost later on because I didn't, for some reason my brain was like, oh, Jacob and Spencer can come and hang out with us. They know us. But you've never met Justin and Dory in your life. I was like, oh, that would probably be helpful to just introduce two people, two friend groups. And that's probably happens to a lot of people. And that's probably what our session is more about. It's to go, hey, you two should know each other. And not, hey, I don't know your real name, but I know your character name.
Yeah.
I didn't know their real names for months.
Yeah. I think that's a lot of sessions are meant to break that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, even when we came back from playing online with Evenfall, at least we did like a Session Zero where we all met up and we did like a combat.
I ran a combat and I let anybody pick any of their characters because I think everybody at the time was level 7 and in Avnia and Evenfall, and I was just like, everybody pick a random character. We're just going to do a combat with some giants.
Yeah.
And it was just to get back into the flow of being in person again, and we didn't stream it, but it was just to get everybody comfortable, and it went really well.
We
It was
had
really good.
everyone over, right? But at like different times. Is that what it was?
Yeah, we had the
I feel
Avnia
like you were there too.
Evenfall
No, maybe.
crew. No, because we weren't. Craig was only in Tomb at the time, and we finished that on stream, and then
Maybe it was just a giant fight.
and yeah, we
In
did a
Avnia,
fight
whatever.
with the Evenfall Avnia crew because we were still playing those games. They transitioned into in person, but we started Fallout and Icewind Dale in person.
No, I agree with that.
We played the last game of Tomb in person, and I think you were the only one who hadn't hadn't been in
No,
person.
at that point, I was. Well, that's true. I was definitely the only person who hadn't been in person at the table before. But I was playing Avnia at that time as well.
You were there then. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you were. I think you were at that big combat. That's
we
right, because you were in
finished-
Avnia.
We finished Tomb online. We never played it at the table.
Yes,
We did. We played a single epilogue type.
The
game.
epilogue game with the giants. The epilogue game with the giants is in person.
Yeah, like literally, I mean, it's one episode, and I don't think it's even that
So
long.
you guys
It's only,
escaped
2
the
hours
tomb.
long.
Yep.
And Ayla is reunited with Mom and all of that stuff. And then we say you guys go back to Waterdeep. That was online. And then the next game was in person. And it was the Waterdeep game. And it was the epilogue. Yeah.
I don't remember that.
You don't?
No. No memory.
Wow. Interesting. It's funny. Boom. There it is.
Oh, look at me.
Yeah, it's one game.
Isn't that weird how long ago that was?
Oh yeah, I do look like the same person.
Isn't
It's
that
very
fucking
strange.
insane? That feels like it was not that long ago, but it was.
Definitely was.
I feel like I look more depressed there or here now than there,
More depressed.
which makes no sense because I was in the trenches back then.
Yeah. You good?
I don't know. I feel like I could look sadder now. Like the sad like
Let me
dog
see
eyes.
you on that.
Oh, I delete. Hang on, I'll bring it back up.
You deleted it?
I go to the arcade. Delete.
Too sad.
I made Emma back up all of Arcane Arcade
Yeah.
though, so it's on a hard drive somewhere in my house.
Yeah, look, I look good there. I just feel like I'm a
me see
little.
that.
I feel like I just look a little sadder now.
I don't think so. Your beard's just smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right there.
That's true.
That's it.
That's true.
Yeah.
You look all seasoned. You look like a veteran now. You got the ponytail and the big beard.
Yeah.
You look like you right there. That's like level 5, Craig.
Yeah.
Right now
I
you look
feel
like level 20, Craig.
Level
Yeah.
20.
Hell yeah, I've made it.
All right.
Another
I don't even
question?
know what that question was.
It was about Session Zeros.
Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, we have I think a single Session Zero on Arcane Arcade. It's Olivier and
Oh
Viola.
yeah, I put that on an unlisted link in
to
the
meme,
Sunder chat
I
a
think
long time
Tomb
ago.
also has a weird Session Zero.
Really?
It does. It
Yeah, 'cause-
has
Oh, yeah.
the Ira Ari. It's not. That's not a Session Zero. It's more of a
Did
prologue
we
game.
put that up?
Yeah, it's. We filmed that on the 4th of July in 2020
I do remember that.
because there were fireworks going on, and then we
When-
uploaded it later.
When
And I started by saying hello there.
Look at you
Yep,
people.
there it is.
wow,
Yep.
I'm in my closet.
And Colton still lived with us.
Yeah.
Wow, that's insane. That was so long ago. Fuck.
Yeah, I was like, this is gonna like throw some stuff back.
Oh my
That is-
god, we started Tomb 2 years ago. This July 4th.
I think so.
Fuck, that's crazy. Technically, we didn't start it later until like September or something, but dang, that's wild.
Oh, I hate that. Oh, yeah, that is like 2 years old. Whoa.
Isn't that weird?
Whoa.
We've been doing Evenfall for 2 years. It's technically now the longest campaign I've ever run. Because Sunder only went for a year and a half.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Anyways,
Marion says,
Marion.
"Oh, hi there. I'm
Hi.
usually asleep for the PogChamp questions. Anyway, if you had to choose a character for each of your campaigns to babysit Marcy, who would you pick and why?
What?
Alternatively, who would never be allowed to be alone with the baby?
Lazarus!
Yeah. I
Lazarus!
imagine the way he'd hold her is like a claw game grabbing a plush. Like, I got her.
Got it.
Don't worry.
And then like sprint like,
Yeah. Eat. You fucking baby. I would trust my characters. So this would be one of mine.
No, from each campaign.
Each campaign. Jeremy from Avnia.
that's very
easily.
good. Very good.
Jeremy and Abris would probably be the best. Yeah, actually, I don't know about Abris.
I don't know about Abris.
Abris would probably be a little chaotic and give her too much food.
Yeah, probably.
And then have a panic attack because she's crying.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Jeremy would be amazing. Let's see. Evenfall? Ooh, that's hard. Oh, fuck.
To be honest, I've been thinking about it. I don't think I trust fucking any of these fucking assholes.
I don't think I would,
They're all a bunch
but
of
like if I
losers.
don't have a choice, oh god, it would be Stibbles.
No, definitely not Stibbles.
But he takes care of animals.
She's not an animal.
But at least he would understand, sort of. That's true, and he does drugs. Never mind, not Stibbles.
Yeah.
Sorry, Stibbles had a weird drug problem. Okay. I am a little tied. Oh, Kia. Dumb. It'd be Kia.
Or Laszlo.
Yeah, Laszlo. If I can't pick Kia or Laszlo, it'd be Phelan. But Phelan would do a good job, but I feel like he would maybe be like, I don't know what to do. But I think he would do okay.
Yeah.
I think at least the baby would still be alive in comparison to anybody else. Yeah. The baby would be possessed if it was Lelia. I think the baby would be alive with Kurt, but they would be levitating on the ceiling, and we would know what to do.
And they would know every curse word.
Yeah. They
And, like-
The baby would be aware and remember being
Aware.
a baby.
the baby would have a headband of intellect and be like, I know I'm a baby. I know I'm a baby. I know I'm a baby. And we'd be like, oh my god, Kurt, what the fuck did you do?
Take that off.
Take that off.
The baby, Philip, the baby would be dead.
Probably.
Lamarcia, the baby, would be Grotz. Like, it would have some demonic influence of some kind, or a pirate. Who
I put
else
her in
we
a
got?
little red headband the other day, and she looked like a pirate.
Yeah.
It was very cute.
Laszlo, you know what? Lamarcia would probably be okay.
Yeah.
I would trust Lamarcia. I would trust Laszlo. Laszlo would do fine. And I feel like Phelan couldn't keep his eyes off the baby and would just be like, I have to protect this child. And then like when something would be wrong, he'd be like, I don't know what to do. And then he would figure it out and then he'd be fine. Stibbles would leave the baby in like with like some capybaras and then come back and we'd be like, Stibbles, where are you? And he's like, the capybaras, they're really good with babies. We'd be like, dude, what? Has our baby been drinking capybara milk this whole time? And he's like, yeah, it's really good for them. We'd be like, no, that's bad. Am I forgetting any other characters?
From
Core?
No, she's got a lot going on.
Yeah, she would be like, she would show up and then we'd leave, and then Core would be like, I got shit to do, and would call somebody else to watch the baby and then leave.
Yeah.
Because she had other things
Cardos
to do.
is in hell. Yeah, he's-
Cardos would I think do fine, but would preach to the baby the whole time, and then baby would have this weird Tiamat ideology. I guess wouldn't be that bad because she's not super sentient yet. So maybe Cardos would be okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Immolation Fucking Kazira.
I was like, Kazira has like the most
literally
experience.
has 12 kids. So,
Yeah, 16.
16. So Kazira, I would still trust immolation.
I would too, I think, yeah.
I would trust immolation.
I
I don't know about Alinstra and Sildri. I feel like it would be something that's outside of her field of knowledge.
Yeah.
And
Lazarus. I got
Come
it.
on, baby.
Come here, baby.
The baby fell off the counter. Caught it. Caught
Why
it in
was
my
the baby on the
hand.
counter?
Why is
Because
there?
I wanted to.
That's where the baby goes. That's where you put the baby.
It kept staring at me, so I put it up on the counter. I don't know why he's Snake now. It's been so long I can't remember his voice.
Immolation.
Baby.
Just put a box over the baby.
The baby is hidden.
Fucking 10 counters.
The rhyme came in and we're like looking for the baby. So I hid it.
Gurnal. I haven't found oral yet.
Put the baby underneath the baseboards.
Yeah.
Poor baby.
Probably.
I
Honestly,
put the baby in the boots so it'll keep warm. Yeah, that's what he made me go. I had to find Alindra's corpse in those Winterland boots and put the baby inside it. And then he'd hold it like this. The baby's head would be like out, but it'd be in the boot. The baby's fine.
the baby's warm. Don't
All of
worry.
its toes, no frostbite here.
I licked him, so it's okay. I would trust Huck. I would trust Alabaster because he's literally a doctor. I don't know if I trust anybody else. I don't think Sarabella would know what to do.
Cerebella's just like,
Cerebella would be like Death Stranding. It put in a little orb and just go,
Yep. I fetused your baby.
yeah,
I was like,
back into the womb.
I don't know that.
Womb protocol.
I don't know that we should trust Huck. He's a,
I think Huck is just so sweet that he would just be okay with the baby. He would know what to do.
baby would stop breathing and be like, "That's normal. I don't breathe."
He would not. He would not. No, he wouldn't.
I don't know.
He would not.
You look at it go,
Is that normal?
I think I'd trust Huck over Paige.
yeah, valid.
Yeah, Paige would trip and fall and die.
It's just that Paige has just got the intellect, you know?
Bad luck.
Yeah, and bad luck.
But
really.
Paige's
But
biggest
the
issue
best
is
luck in the
luck.
party.
Yeah, the baby would be dead if it was Billy.
Yeah.
But I probably Alabaster the most because I guess he's a doctor, so like I guess I trust
That's
that
the
baby.
worst part, I guess.
I guess he's technically a doctor. He would probably question the baby multiple times. He'd be like, "Are you sure you're hungry? Are you sure
What do
you
you
want to
know?"
eat that? Okay, fine." Oh, stupid baby.
I think you answered this enough earlier, but
Bazinga?
Fear of Al asks,
Yeah.
mainly a question for Craig, but do you watch the shows on Arcane Arcade you aren't in?
Some. A lot of it comes down to what me and Mia are doing on a weekday.
You don't have to do that.
To be honest, I have nothing else better to do. And I'm like,
Wow.
I like my friends.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Peep.
Yeah, so sometimes. Yeah, sometimes. I watched probably the vast majority of the beginning of Sunder, and then I
Wow.
watched a huge swath at the end of Sunder.
Wow.
But there's a large chunk I just didn't fucking
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah. You
But
and
and
everyone
then
else.
I watched Amnia some after I left, and every little bit here and there, and then even Fall. How many episodes are there even right now?
49.
I probably caught 20 of them, maybe,
Okay, yeah,
maybe.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but depending sporadically for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's weird how more cohesive Evenfall is comparison to Sunder. People tell me they've watched all of Sunder, and then I'm like, Jesus Christ, that game's a fucking mess. Like,
Yeah, I
it
feel
is
that.
such a mess. And Evenfall is just so much more, like, cohesive, and
Yeah.
yet still, there are people who understand Sunder more than they understand Evenfall sometimes, and I'm just like, fuck, okay.
Yeah.
Crazy. But, yeah. What else you got over there?
It refreshed, and the question I was going to ask, I don't know if they deleted it
Whoa.
or if...
Gone.
Bazinga.
Bazinga.
What does that even mean? I'm sorry. I'm just saying it. Can
I'm
mean
never
something
going to tell
heinous.
you. No. Okay. Greg went to his laptop. It's Big Bang Theory. It's what the one guy says.
Ah, that's bad.
Yeah, he says
Yeah.
Bazinga.
What's that mean?
It's just his catchphrase.
It says
He
nonsense.
he just says that.
How? Give me a cold read.
I've never watched Big Bang Theory.
Bazinga.
That's it. There
That's
you go.
it. Oh,
It's like I can you use bazinga in a sentence? I don't know. I think he'll say
Here.
things.
I won't Google what it is, but I will say, Big. Oh, that's nice. Well, big. Big Bang Theory.
I fucking hate Big Bang Theory.
Bazinga compilation.
If there's anything I hate Big Bang Theory.
It's only 10 minutes long. You can't say it that many times.
That is a long show. It went on for
Oh God, this is really poorly edited.
Wow. Windows Movie Maker hours?
well, what?
Oh my God. Sorry.
Craig just DMC'd the whole
Sorry.
show.
I was just trying to hear him say Bazinga once.
You really think so? Of course.
This person had ripped Spanish TV.
Classic pranks.
Yeah.
See, he just says it. What does it mean?
Do you know that
you ever-
TikTok where it's the flamingo that's like, oh, gotta go? You know what
Oh,
that is?
the toy?
Yeah, the guy
Yeah.
grabs it by the neck. You know what he said, Bazinga? I was like, you what, little?
Yeah. Have you ever watched Big Bang Theory?
No. That was the first
I
clip
just
I ever
said I
saw.
have never
And he was
watched
in bed
Yeah.
with another person was reading him a bedtime story.
Oh,
I think.
I have only seen pieces of it, and I just can't stand it. Like I it's been on, and I've watched like a minute of it, and I'm like, I fucking hate this so much. It's the worst.
I think I've seen quite a lot of The Big Bang Theory.
Was it at the hospital?
No,
No.
like
That seems
just,
why I would
just in
watch
my
it.
The
life.
hospital did have a shitty TV with
It did,
I
and
had
we-
Joe
for,
Biden's
like-
face every
for,
2
like-
minutes on it.
Ugh.
For like probably 6 hours while we were there, we didn't know how to turn the TV off. It was just
It was
up there,
Joe
but
Biden and the
muted.
Queen. Like that was just all I saw
Queen?
every time I
Oh,
looked
'cause
up.
the Platinum Jubilee
holographic one? The holographic
The
queen.
holographic
The holographic queen. The full art
Wow!
foil.
Holy fuck, that's cool.
No, the hologram one.
What?
You know-
Oh, that's right. She was in a hologram in a car.
golden-
Wasn't she? Yeah, that's right. I did hear about that.
That was weird.
She like there was like a car, and in the window was like a hologram of her waving.
That's even weirder than
Because
that.
of
It was in
because of the
it's in
Platinum
a
Jubilee,
gold
or-
carriage,
Yeah.
and they projected a younger version of herself, and a hologram inside it.
This is a boring dystopia.
I know. I saw that. I was like, "Is she dead?
No.
What is that?
No, not yet.
What is that?"
She's just been the queen for a really long time.
I'm sorry, sir, but your queen
This
is
is
dead.
what it would have looked like if she was young.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Okay.
Why did we need to have hologram projection of the Queen? I don't know. That's really.
I'm not
really
English. Maybe that's any of our like British people.
But
Okay.
you know, it was because
Yeah.
of the Platinum Jubilee, right? She's been the queen for 70 years.
Yeah, I know.
What
That's
is
why
that?
they did
Wait,
it.
Yeah.
I know
is
they
that what
didn't
that
just do
means?
it for fun.
Yeah.
And is it because it's platinum because she's 70?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that.
I didn't.
Okay.
Oh,
I
you thought they just
I
did
thought
that?
they were just having a procession. I was like, Tupac.
Hey guys, check this out. they just roll her down. There's like
Her pacifier.
Yeah,
That's
when was the queen born?
1925.
Shit. Do you know that
Was I right?
25?
1926?
Shit.
Very
I
close.
wanted to be
Very
so confident and be like,
close.
I knew that.
I remembered some of the things I was going to talk to you about.
Oh.
We were watching Titanic recently.
Oh, okay.
It's whatever. Well, it wasn't intentionally. I went to a friend's house. It was a pool party. Titanic was on, and we were like,
what a movie for a pool party.
well, it was like someone else was watching it, like their
Oh,
parent was,
okay,
or whatever. And we're like, oh, hello, nice to see you. And we got caught eating pizza and watching Titanic, and we're figuring out just cool facts about the Titanic.
Oh, boy.
And my friend looks at me and goes, I was like, how many people are even on the Titanic? Because I was like, is it really that dramatic? Like, come on. I was like, maybe that's just me being a 9/11.
It was only a boat that sank with like a bunch of people.
Well,
on it.
that's my first thing. I was like, maybe it's just me from being like a 9/11 baby. I was like, really?
Oh, my tragedy was way worse.
A bunch of English people went on a boat and did some drown. Okay, whatever.
Losers.
I was quickly humbled because I forgot the fact that the boat goes up, cracks, and like, oh, it's terrifying. Either way, I was like, how many people even died? And someone's like, I thought I heard that only 1% of people on it
No.
like survived. And I was like,
Oh, survived. Yeah.
I was like, 1%? I was like, how many people survived? So Mia was like, oh, look it up. Like 700 people. And I was like, wait, the Titanic had 70,000 people on the boat and 69,000 died? That's like half of my cellular.
Yeah,
And I was like, okay, that's not right. And they checked it. only 2,200 were on the Titanic.
22. Oh my God! I was about to say,
I was
Jesus
like,
fucking Christ!
69,000 people were killed. That's a lot of
It's a
people.
big ass boat.
I was like, whoa.
It was a mega.
No,
boat.
it was all, like 723 some odd people survived, and then a bunch of them perished to a whole bunch of things.
Yeah.
Which started the whole idea of us talking about like the fact that the movie and the event are like 100 years apart almost. I was like, how strange is that? And they talked about how like Titanic survivors saw the boat and then got to relive it through the movie.
Oh God!
And I was like, that's terrible.
Holy shit!
And then that became the meme the entire day.
Wow.
I was like, do you know that Tupac lived and didn't see the movie or the Titanic? He lived between when none of those things were relevant to him in any way.
Wait, really?
Yeah, he died before the movie came out. And that was like the whole meme the entire day was that.
God damn it! That's so dumb.
It was so goofy.
Yeah.
Also, we were looking up other casualties.
I as a kid watched the Titanic for some reason, or not the Titanic. It's just called Titanic, and I will never ever be able to get that scene where the old couple are laying in the bed, and it's just filling up with water.
I was like, that's kind of fun. Good for
Yeah,
them.
when I was a kid, I was like, ah.
Yeah.
They're just like, well, we'll just go to sleep.
the thing that spawned us, we're like, okay, well, we'll look at like other tragedies. We're like, what about the Hindenburg? Do you know that one person died on the ground? So what do you think that means? Like,
I shouldn't laugh at that.
one
shouldn't laugh
person
at that.
just got. It fell on him. I was like, wow.
It was
verify
likely so much more complicated than that. It was probably like but it was probably like a building or something nearby, or there was a fire and they couldn't get out. It was probably something complicated. But my mind just thinks mega, just giant open field, one dude just having a day, and a big ass blimp just falls on him.
Okay.
Like the unluckiest fucking
Here we go.
guy.
There were a total of 35 deaths out of 97 people on the airship.
Damn.
Including 13 of the 36 passengers, 22 of the 61 crew. I'm sorry. Most survivors were severely burned. Among killed was one ground crewman.
Oh.
How?
A single person. I don't know.
What? Bro got too close.
It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that
Damn.
one person got on
Wow.
the ground.
Have you seen the dolly and it's the Hindenburg in Fortnite?
That was an entire thing. We're like,
Guys, today's episode is a little raunchy. I'm sorry.
sorry, your doctor died. He died on the Hindenburg. He
I
fell
was
on
trying
him.
to help.
Oh my God, how did he die?
He ran to help him, and it fell on him.
Wait, you guys give me a doctor who's been dead for like 100 years?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, this is in memoriam. You know,
Yeah.
he's a hero.
Like to
Okay,
see
can I have a real doctor?
Yeah, of course.
Shit.
What was the question?
I don't think there was.
I
I
don't
think
know.
we just
Oh, there wasn't
started
a
talking
question? I'm so sorry.
I think
derailed
no, you're
us.
good. I think we just started talking about the Titanic.
I told you when I came in, I had a huge list of stuff I wanted to talk about, and that
That's
was one of
right.
the
The
things.
Titanic.
Was the Titanic? Oh, was how many people died on the Titanic?
Yeah,
69,000.
God,
yeah,
69,000
1%,
people.
and on 700, we're like, so like 70,000 people just died. I was like, maybe that is dramatic. And a small country just gets annihilated because they're on a boat. I also didn't realize.
Shit.
I learned a lot about the Titanic. That also the person who the designer was on it and went down with the ship with the captain. Very noble of them.
Wow.
But the designer was like, "Oh yeah, unsinkable," and they're on it first voyage saying. So he's like, "I'm going down. That's my fault." And you're like,
Yep.
I
Bro.
won't be able to take the shit that I'm going to get from this. I'll just die.
"I'll just die then." Oh,
Damn.
noble people.
Yeah. Wow. That's insane.
Bazinga.
Fuck.
Oh no.
I can only think about
We've
that.
given him too much.
Have you guys? Do you know how I found out about Prince Charles passing away?
No.
Wait, what? No.
Because it was in a dubstep beat drop. That's what I was just thinking about.
Has sadly passed away. Yeah, those are funny.
God. That's how you're going to find out the queen died. Yeah. They're going to get you.
You're in the club.
The Queen's dead.
Her Majesty
Shit.
the Queen has passed away this afternoon.
Whoa. This must be further from the new album then.
Yeah.
You're in the club. You've got Google open. You're like, oh shit, she actually did die.
What? She's dead.
She's actually dead.
That reminds me of there's like this video of this group of guys. They're all sitting around in the 90s, and they're like playing like cards or something, and the TV's on in the background, and they're like, one of them looks over and like sees that the news is saying that Princess Diana was in a car crash, and then later they find out that she died.
Yeah.
And they're like all freaked out.
Yeah. That isn't. It weren't. I don't know if that's true.
What?
I think if I know the video you're talking about, I think all of those guys are also are gay men as well, and they're all just like crying, like freaking out, like as soon as she dies. That's
she was an
horrible.
icon.
Yeah, it sucks. I think you're we're gonna go from being the icon to I think my conspiracy theory is that Spencer is the reincarnation of Princess Diana.
Okay, hang on.
Have we talked about this?
No.
Okay. You got to put your leg up.
But-
All right.
Got to
We're
settle
gonna-
in.
You got to get prepared for this one.
I got my peeping eye out.
Okay, so I don't know exactly how reincarnation necessarily works or if it exists. What?
I was trying to topic off that I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, no, nothing at all.
But-
I'm sorry. Do you know about reincarnation?
God, no.
Okay, all right.
No, I was hoping to learn.
I don't think it's a respawn system where like you die and then like your soul
not-
immediately
You
goes
don't
into your new
have
body.
Battlefield tickets to
Yeah,
burn.
yeah.
Jacob, if that's how it works, you're holding your doctor.
Oh, she's asleep too. Oh, I know. I'm sorry.
yo.
He woke you up.
I'm gonna need an Adderall prescription.
You want me to take her?
No,
Okay.
I made her mad. Okay. As I was saying,
Her face is in here. Can you just turn her?
Oh, I was looking at Princess Diana so I could ask a question. And I looked at the wrong date, and I was like, she died in the 60s?
no, she died in the
Okay.
90s.
Okay.
Okay. So, first of all,
Yeah.
you kind of look similar.
No.
Second of all,
Sorry. Continue.
Second of all, for some reason, Spencer has that's another one. Her nickname was the Spencer.
That was her last name.
Her last name.
Okay.
I knew that.
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's kind of fun, a little coincidence there. I
Yeah.
think that's kind
Little
of fun.
sus. Little sus.
Is it that Spencer already knew about Princess Diana and liked the name because of that, and that influenced her reasoning onto why she would like it, or is there some reincarnation here happening? I don't know.
Okay. Does reincarnation have to happen? Like, does Spencer have to be born after Diana dies?
Yes.
I believe I was.
So she died in 90,
I think she died in 98, right?
and
No.
you were born in 99.
What year was she? Did she die in 99?
Well, to be honest, she died August 31st, 97.
Oh, okay.
She was born August
9th, 99.
9th, 1999. She was in her
Okay.
soul was in the gulag for 2 years.
She was fighting to get out.
Then-
Okay.
Then you're born, and for some reason, Spencer has a fear of cars.
I do.
I sound like Chills right now.
Yeah. Princess
Number
Diana's ghost.
15, the Princess Diana reincarnated into
my
my
wife.
wife. I
Okay.
think it's pretty spooky. Anyways, Spencer has a little bit of car anxiety, which is fine. But I've always been like, did you have like were you in a car accident as a kid? And she was, but like a tiny one, not enough. Like to me, maybe not enough to have the level of fear that you have. You know,
She
so
wakes up, she's
maybe
like, I had
maybe
this really terrible dream.
maybe past life.
I was in a car accident.
Maybe she
also-
was. Look at her. For people who aren't audio listeners, look at her.
I don't look like
You
Princess-
look like
I
her.
don't look
Especially
like
with that
Princess
headband.
Okay. I don't know if there's any picture of Princess Diana T-posing anywhere.
Diana. Probably not.
Just saying,
In the
a
Google.
little bit coincidental.
Awfully sus.
Awfully sus. Princess Diana.
Yeah. Checkmate, libtards.
Then again, maybe maybe you just did actually have a traumatic car experience. And
Yeah.
You're afraid of cars.
But that's just a game
And
theory.
you're just a white lady.
Yeah. I think that's more likely.
And
Then you're the
name
reincarnation.
Spencer
Then
is
I'm
just
the
kinda cool.
reincarnation of Princess Diana. Yeah.
Yeah. That was it.
What made Princess Diana a icon? Because I don't know. To be honest, I don't know a lot about her.
I don't either, and I only have secondhand information. So I think she herself
so-
should give that information.
Yeah.
From what I know about Princess Diana, she didn't really take the role of being like the princess to the monarchy in England was never really good to her, but she was always like really good to the people, and people really respected that. She really fought
I heard she was very involved.
She was
with
very involved
people and
when
with communities. And
when that
whatnot.
wasn't like expected of her.
Yeah.
Her husband was terrible to her.
She was a victim for a long time of her life.
She really used the opportunity that she was given to really help people. She spoke for the LGBT community. She really fought for she just really fought for a lot of people. And she ended up divorcing her husband, and
I bet the crowd did not like that.
no.
That's why there's kind of a conspiracy around her death.
Yeah, a lot of people think that she
What
was...
does that mean?
A lot of people think she was kind of killed by the crown.
Because
Okay,
there's not a lot of...
How is that weirder than you might be the reincarnation of her?
Oh,
What?
I don't... I'm just being stupid.
I was gonna say, how's that? She would. They think that someone killed her.
Some people think
So she
that-
died in a car accident.
Yeah, but some people think that it was an intentional accident.
Yeah, because there's not a lot of footage or a lot of evidence around
And
around
when she
where
was
she
taken
died.
from the scene, apparently she seemed conscious and well, and then when she got to the hospital, she ended up dying. So yeah,
I was gonna say, I was like, that's weird to stage a car accident and hope it kills her.
Yeah. I believe
I think it was her fiance also died in the accident, and the driver died.
No,
as well.
I don't think her at the time fiance, yes, because she divorced her husband.
She did divorce. Her
Yes. Yes. So yeah.
God, could
And
you imagine living in that time where like half your populace thinks you may have killed someone in your family?
Yeah.
Whoa.
yeah.
Like, how do you even try and like go about disproving that? I assume you just don't even recognize that it exists.
Yeah.
And that probably makes it even somewhat
Yeah.
worse.
Do you know what's weird is, okay, this is a completely different topic. I'm going to get to it. It's related to that, but I wanted to say one thing before that.
Yeah.
I also believe her funeral, whatever it was like, I don't know if it still is, but was the most, like, it was televised, and it was like the most watched, like televised thing
Yeah, I think
in history.
I think it was
Whoa.
until her son got married, and then that was the most watched.
That might
thing.
have been, yeah. And then something else maybe. But at the time, it was insane, the amount of people that
Yeah.
watched
wow.
her funeral.
She was the people's princess. is
Yeah,
what they
yeah.
called
That's
her.
like what
Yeah.
her name was.
Oh.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of outrage when her husband got married because he was cheating on her with the person that he ended up marrying. And yeah, people don't like her very
So
much.
is that why the queen's still the queen?
Well, she
Or was the queen the queen till death? Like,
Yeah.
she's no option
she's
to
the queen
opt out
until
and
she
pass it away.
dies.
Yeah.
I think she could step down, but I don't think people would respect that very much. When she dies, her son will become the king, and then when he dies, Princess Diana's son will become the king.
Yes.
Oh, he's the one that's the old one that looks just as rough as she does.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
understand.
yeah.
I understand. And
The
then
one that people joke about that, like, the queen's son is going to die before she does.
yeah.
And that's who Princess Diana
And then
was
the
married to.
other one, the son of that one, is that the one that people that the crown's kind of shunned away because he married someone of
Charles?
color?
No,
that a different
That
person?
is her son, but not the one that will be king. He's
I
like
see.
the second to. Now he's like the 8th in line because
Of
recently, I think 2013, they made it where all of. I don't know what his name is. It's Harry and the other one. The other one is going to be the king first, and then his
I
son
just said
and all of
Charles like a
his.
dumbass. I don't know anything.
I'm
about
Charles
really
is-
impressed by how much knowledge you have about
Charles is Princess Diana's ex-husband, who's the queen's son.
Oh, okay.
His son, who is Diana and his
this.
first
She was
son.
married into.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
that is a little sus.
Yeah.
Yep.
And when she started to, really help people, and people were like, "Oh, well, we like her more than we like you," and then she divorced her husband, who was very terrible to her and cheating on her. People still liked her more. And
Oh wow.
Yeah,
and then she ended up
that's-
dying. I don't think very much long after. Yeah.
Whoa. Well, that is something.
And that was like I was a year old. like
I was being reborn as this.
Yeah,
absolutely,
of
of
course,
course,
of course. But yeah, crazy stuff.
Princess Diana.
It's crazy.
The
There's so much history
monarchy,
before I was even alive.
Sucks.
Yeah, they're very terrible to Meghan Markle.
But that's is that the wife?
Harry's
Yeah,
wife. Yeah.
yeah. But I mean, are we really surprised?
No, not
With
at all.
Rich white people that
Whoa, rich white people being
Apparently,
shitty. What?
jerks.
a lot of people, because they did that interview with Oprah like a few years ago.
Yeah, yeah.
Apparently, the Queen and her husband were exempt from all of this toxicity. From Meghan and Harry themselves saying that, but a lot of people think that it is the brother that is kind of being racist towards Meghan and
Damn.
causing a split between the
That's
the
crazy.
family.
You say the Queen was exempt?
Yeah, apparently the Queen and her husband were always very pleasant to Meghan.
I just want to say every time I do see the Queen, she kind of reminds me of like Yoda. Like she's just kind of cute in there. Like she's just kind of like.
Yeah.
I will say
I like that gif where she looks at cows and she goes cows. I think that's
I
funny.
liked any of the interactions she had with Trump because you always tell like
She was
true
uncomfortable.
reserved
Yeah.
power with like Trump. Yeah, exactly that.
Yeah.
Just wow, this person
like,
is.
I was
had
crying.
No
I-
respect
Detestable.
for this
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
I hate Trump so much, and now it's gotten to a point where like that's so in the past now that like I now like it's like this post irony where now when I see him out of context, it's really funny. There was a TikTok where it was like my mom asking me who do I hang out with, me, and it's just Trump saying the anarchists, the Marxists,
Oh yeah,
the what does he
The
say?
looters.
The looters. And most importantly, people who in many instances have no idea what they do.
valid though. I like people with soup. I like people that get soup and put in their things.
I just love the idea. The Marxists, the anarchists, the looters. Fuck.
So people that have no fucking idea what's going on.
Yeah. What was the question?
I think we were just
We have
talking
Oh,
derailed.
about
we derailed a lot, guys. I'm
a lot.
sorry.
I'm sorry. Here, we'll get back to it.
Okay.
Casper They Them asks, first, congrats on the baby. 2, if Marcy wasn't Marcy and you had to choose a masculine/different name, what would you choose?
I think we have that like decided already.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Fuck around and find out.
Oh, you don't want to say?
No, you can.
Okay, so if we were, I don't know. We didn't think too hard about. No, we did. We did talk about boy names for Marceline. I think we talked about Eugene. You really
Yeah,
liked Eugene.
I do really like that
and we talked about what was the other one?
Elliot.
Elliot. We really liked, and Levi. Those were our 3 names for if she was a boy. But when we found we didn't really have any girl names that we were sold on, and I think we were both like kind of subconsciously expecting a boy, and when she was a girl, we were obviously very happy, and we were kind of just like Marceline, and we were like yep, and we just agreed with it like right away. We just both liked it. So, however, if we ever have another kid. And don't fucking hold this to our goddamn necks or anything, but we've just talked about it. For a boy or a girl, we really like the name Blythe, and we're pretty sold on that. So, yeah, whether we have another kid, and if that ever happens, and we get to name them,
If we get to name them.
if we get to name them, who knows? Maybe we adopt a kid. They already been named.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah.
Or if anything like that happens, I think we really like the name Blythe. So with a Y, not like in Elden Ring with 2 D's.
Yeah, no.
What?
Blythe. Oh, you're talking about the 2 D's. D's.
No.
I'm sorry. It wasn't. That wasn't. It wasn't. I swear.
I just got bazingaed.
No. In Elden Ring, there's like a wolf guy, and his name is Blythe, but it's spelled Blaidd. So it's like Blade, but it's Blythe.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Whoa. That's rough.
So yeah, that's the name we like.
Good name.
Good
Thanks.
name.
Yeah.
Strong name.
Oh, strong name.
Yep.
And their middle name will be Balrog. So it'll be Blythe
No.
Balrog.
Hell yeah.
Best buds.
No.
Yeah. God.
Quad
BB,
BB.
BB.
Could you imagine your initials are BBBBB?
Yep. Front of the
No.
line.
Can you initial this? BBBBB.
All right.
Wow.
Mine's
That's amazing.
SBBBB.
Oh, yeah. Mine's JBBB. No, JMBB.
JBBB.
JMB. You know Nakey Jakey?
Yeah, I am.
His middle name is Matthew. He's also Jacob Matthew.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who Nakey Jakey is?
No.
What the fuck?
Can I Google that?
Yes. Oh my god. Well, okay, yeah, all right.
I'll
How
try.
wait, I really haven't shown you him. He does like video game videos and he's really funny and he sits on a ball
And he does music.
and he does music and his music is amazing.
It's very good.
We gotta watch one of his videos. Oh my god, how have we never shared in
This
this?
is not who this is. Hang on.
Craig's
I'm
found
working
some.
on it.
Yeah, no, that's him. I can tell immediately.
Oh, yeah. No, I know who this person is.
Wow. He's amazing.
Yeah.
He is very like 90s nostalgic sort of theme with his videos. And what the fuck?
That was the images that.
Oh.
That was
That was not. No, that was not
wide
that
variety of
person. Yeah, it
images
was not
there.
that person. What do they do?
They make like he likes to say that he makes what is it called? Video essays, but they're written in crayon. And he makes videos about video games, just anything he really wants to talk about.
Yeah.
He sits on an exercise ball in front of a green screen, and he's really funny. And he has sort of like a 90s nostalgic sort of theme with him. So
Oh, that's cool.
whenever he's like downtime talking, there's always like Disney Channel original movie like intros playing behind him.
Oh, wow,
Yeah,
that's fun.
he's really good. He's really funny, and we reference him all the fucking time. There's so many
cool.
memes from his videos that we talk about. So we gotta watch some of his videos sometime. They're great. They're like top tier YouTube. Like
Yeah.
I'm glad YouTube exists just because Nakey Jakey does.
Yeah, yeah.
I love him so much. He's been on a little bit of a hiatus for a little while, but I think he's coming back soon. He's supposed to drop an album at some point because his music. I love his music. It's so
Music's
good.
Very good.
That's cool.
Yeah, he's great.
And we want to do another question?
Yeah, let's do one more.
One more.
It's fun for me just to grab a boob. Marceline be like, all right. Anyway, sorry.
I should have found a good question to
That one.
Okay. Garloid asks.
I almost peed.
You feed from Garloid? That's all it took?
I'm drinking all this water.
Buddy.
I have to pee so bad.
Oh my
that
God.
That person nearly pissed myself.
Almost feed from Garloid.
Stop saying
Great
it.
job, Garloid. You almost made him pee.
Please.
He's pissing. All right. Read the question.
What is the most drastic way that a player has derailed one of your games, and how did you handle it? I think that game when we were. This wasn't my game. This was your game, but it comes to mind.
Craig's fighting for his life over there.
Go pee.
I'm good now. I'm good.
Okay. Go ahead.
No, I'm not good.
Hey, go pee. We'll finish the question. It hurts. We gotta get Craig a podcast diaper.
I got adult diapers.
What was the derail thing you were gonna say?
When we were in that I don't remember if it was a cave, I think, in Evenfall.
Oh, the gravity?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
gravity and the lava and the acid and just all of that.
That was derailed. I wrote that. I drew that whole dungeon.
And then
it
it
just
was
got
upside
fucking
down.
gone. It
And
was
then-
destroyed.
Yeah, that was. I think that.
I agree. We don't really have a lot of derailing moments. If anything, I'll lose. If anything derails, it's Icewind Dale, and it's because you guys can't stop laughing at something, and I
Yeah.
can't get you to focus. Like I just
Too
need like
hard.
jingly keys.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Pooh Corner. I couldn't get you guys out of that one. Yeah, and what?
Were you
and-
doing shit in the corner?
Yeah, and what was it? Who was hung? Somebody was
Oh,
hung.
the Verbeeg.
And yeah, it's the Verbeeg was, and Craig couldn't stop laughing at that. I don't know. I guess my players just don't derail all that often. I try to keep them in check. I think is what I try to do is I always try to circle back around, and I think derailing happens because the DM, for the most part, I think because the DM hears something funny that the players want to do, and they think that would be fun for the game to happen, when in reality, the players are just sort of making jokes, and you kind of want to differentiate between when the players making jokes and when the players actually want to do something. And the most time I've seen campaigns derail or something derail is somebody says a joke and the DM's like, okay, you're doing that, and it's like, oh, this is funny, and then it's just gone. It's just off the fucking rails is what'll happen. So you just want to keep in mind that if you don't want derailing to happen. If that isn't your issue and your players are just being goofy as fuck throughout your game, you just communicate with them. Just be like, hey guys, I want to take this a little seriously. There's no harm in that. All right, they'll understand. Most of the time, players are just there to have fun. If they're just laughing at something, they're just having fun. You've had an AirPod in this whole podcast. What are you listening to?
Secrets.
What the fuck are you listening to?
I'm actually not listening to anything.
You totally are. What are you listening to?
I'm listening.
Show me your phone right now. Show me your phone right now.
Absolutely.
Oh, she's listening to 2 hours of silence, occasionally interrupted by the Taco Bell dong.
Hell yeah.
You just been. Why are you listening to that?
That's how I wake up to feed her at night.
But it's random. It's random. You need that on a timer.
It's not.
It's not?
It's not. They trick you. It's actually every 2 hours.
So you just wake up to bing in your ear?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Gets me every time. I think at Baja Blast and I'm awake.
Wow.
Oh, juiced.
We found a Baja Blast in a bottle at Target. And it was great.
Okay, wait. Back up. What?
How was your pee?
It was fine.
That's good.
It was adequate.
So you know how Jacob's like really scared of spiders?
Okay, wait, no, wait, hang on.
We went to like 2 different topics.
I don't know what the significance is of Baja Blast being in a bottle. Did you find it on the ground? Outside? what are you talking about?
No.
We've only ever got
You
it
know
at
the
Taco
drink-
Bell.
you know the drink
and
cases?
you could buy it in Target
Is
in a bottle.
Is that abnormal?
No, they do it during the summer.
What? It's seasonal?
Yeah, during the summer they
Okay,
put
hang on.
Baja Blast.
So I always thought there was just, if you go to see Mountain Dew, and there's a bunch of those Code Red and White Out and all the other ones.
So Baja Blast is actually like I think it's specific to Taco Bell.
Okay.
Yeah.
They can only sell Baja Blast at Taco Bell.
Oh, okay.
So you can't get it anywhere else.
Oh, so it is significant that it's in the
weird
bottle.
when it's like in a bottle at Target. I'm like, huh?
Yeah,
That's
they do
kinda
it.
neat.
They do it during the summer.
Why during the summer?
I don't know.
Just Baja.
You can also just buy Taco Bell sauce at Target now too. You can also buy like Taco Bell.
That's another thing I want to talk about. Yeah, you can. And my mom went on this rant the other day about how she's like, I only buy the Taco Bell beans. And I was like, what? She's like, yeah, they sell beans. Beans
what?
because they're better for you. I'm like, what are you talking about? She goes, and we were there, and she's like, look at the difference at the value facts. Look at the difference. And I was like, okay, the beans are better, I guess.
They are?
I don't know.
Okay.
My mother is getting. She's getting.
Craig, we can only buy the Taco Bell beans.
She goes, I want to buy beans. I'm like, okay,
They're gonna stop my pinworms.
yeah, I keep pissing, double piss.
Double piss the bed.
She was like, I need beans. I'm like, okay, I'll grab beans. She goes, it has to be Taco Bell beans. I was like, what are you talking about? She goes, Taco Bell beans. And I was like, okay, and they were, and I was like, whoa, there's all kinds of Taco Bell beans. Good for them. That is weird. That is that whole interaction is weird for me for Baja. What the heck? What did you say?
You know how Jacob's like really scared of spiders?
Yes.
So
that makes sense.
The other day,
Valid.
He's like, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick, and he went into that bathroom, and he normally never goes in there, and he was like, "What the fuck?"
Hang on, the camera
The
just
camera
fucking
died.
Are we going?
Yeah.
I
Sorry.
want Craig to sniff the baby, and he said no. And he's like, that's not a path I'm gonna walk down. I'm like, baby sniffer. Oh shit.
I think it's a good rule to only sniff your own baby.
Yeah. If I really care that much.
She smells like a baby.
She does. Well, anyway, Jacob went into that bathroom, yelled
Craig, yeah.
very loud,
Yeah.
and then I was like, my husband is there's something very wrong. So
Yes.
I was like, are you okay? He comes out. There were 2 spiders floating in the toilet water.
Oh, that's always.
They were on the top.
They were just
They were on the top.
sitting.
They were waiting for me.
Yeah.
I was so scared I couldn't
then-
just pee on them. I was like, then I had to
And then
leave.
he turned to go down our hallway to go to our bathroom.
Yeah.
And there was a spider on the ceiling.
I was in a goddamn nightmare. I walked in the bathroom. There were 2 spiders. I walked out. I'm like, I'm freaking out. I'm going to go to the other bathroom. I look up at the hallway and I see the light and there's another goddamn spider. And I'm like, I'm
And then
just freaking out.
I didn't tell him this because he would have freaked out. But there was another spider in that bathroom on the floor next to the bathtub.
Wow.
But our lovely cat Edward quickly ate that spider, and I flushed the 2 down the toilet.
Wow.
And then I got the broom, and I was able to get that spider out of the house.
That is my biggest fear, is something biting me on my ass or my
On your balls?
my balls while I'm using the restroom. That frightens me.
Yeah.
You get a third ball and you're like, what is this? Ah! And you just get bit. Man.
I'm sorry. Back up again.
Yeah.
Did I get the third ball because I was bit? Am I like Spider-Man? But
No, I was
that's
implying
like the
No.
web sack?
I was implying that the spider feels like a third ball.
Oh,
It's that big?
it's a big spider.
What?
Maybe I have really small balls.
You know the average male penis is only 13 centimeters. It's this big.
No. I know I fucked myself on all accounts.
Let's see.
I was saying the bite would be a third ball.
Oh, I see. A good
Yeah.
swell.
I thought you
Yeah,
meant
yeah.
Valid though.
moments before being bit, you grew a third ball.
They bit my third ball.
Only had that for a moment.
And then I realized that your intention was not the pain of having a bite afterwards. It was being bit on your balls.
Yeah, I will say though, I have a very low pain
I'm
tolerance.
very
but,
brain dead today. I'm sorry.
But I am afraid of things biting my junk,
Yeah.
especially when I'm on the toilet. To be honest,
Yeah.
I think the
You're
way
vulnerable.
you feel about being like in bed, where it's safe.
Yeah.
I don't have that same feel. Not because I don't feel safe in my bed.
On the toilet?
Probably because I don't. Because my wife is very, 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 very punchy. But
You can just get into bed and you throw in hands.
Lacey's goofy for
Oh,
sure.
you
She's
guys are
definitely like, whoops. But that is my space. I was
Yeah.
telling you about that a little bit before. That I when I get up, I have about an hour to myself. No one knows to bother me. I spend about an hour in my not shitting, but going to the bathroom. I shower, I brush my teeth, I do all that, and I have like an hour to like recompile myself. If I was getting up, listening to birds chirp, my third ball was bit, it would ruin my entire life.
You would never feel safe again.
I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. I would have to buy a gun.
Oh, fuck, that's funny.
The toilet
so
gun.
funny. The toilet gun. No, the kitchen gun is never mind. Oh my god. That
This has been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
hang on.
Yeah.
Wait. I feel like I'm having an aneurysm right now. Are you saying that the bedroom is safe, and if you got bit in the bedroom?
No, the bathroom.
Wait, so the bathroom is your safe space?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were talking about bedroom.
No.
Oh, so the bathroom is your safe spot.
Yes. The bathroom
I
is
feel
where
that.
the bathroom is where I feel
God,
at peace.
okay, I
I will
had
say
a stroke.
after like a really long day, I will go and take all my clothes off
Yep.
and just go to the bathroom.
Okay, I feel that.
and I
though.
feel great.
Yeah,
I cool
it's
down.
so great.
Yeah.
I might
Yeah.
take a shower.
And nothing's expected of you.
No.
That's the best part.
I'm home.
When you're sitting on the toilet, and everybody will understand. They'll be like, everybody poops. I know what it's like to be in the bathroom. I'm going to leave you alone. It is the
Absolute
best
peace.
excuse, and nobody's watching you do anything. You can
No.
do it however you want.
It's just me.
You could straddle that toilet the opposite way, and nobody's going to say a damn thing.
Me, God, and the spider about to bite my balls.
And then there's a spider, and then you
Babe,
freak out.
Babe,
Yeah.
if you straddle the toilet, though, you can't use the squatty potty. Which
You
is
can, and
scary.
it goes up your butt in a different way. Have you got the bidet yet?
No, I keep forgetting. I
Babe,
keep forgetting.
I
I
will,
don't
I
actually
will.
straddle the toilet. I don't actually do that.
I said you couldn't use the squatty potty, not the bidet.
Oh, that's right. You're right. I could not use the squatty potty.
Now I'm concerned. You said it would just go up the other way.
No,
would it not
no.
shoot your balls? I don't know how bidet works anymore. If you're facing the other direction, wouldn't it like shoot in your urethra?
I'm holding the baby. I'm gonna fucking fall. Oh my god.
You want to take her?
Wouldn't it be like? Hang on, well, I'll wait till the transfer happens. Wouldn't it
I
be
am
like
imagining-
one of those
I'm just kidding. I don't
clown
straddle the
games
toilet.
with the
Yeah.
With the
No,
water?
could you- just imagining just turning on the bidet, and you put it on backwards, and you just fucking shoot your ball.
Could you not?
You're just like, oh, it's gonna feel so good. Ah! Directly on your.
It would kill the spider, though.
It would. No.
all on my balls.
Yeah.
Okay. Husband in the toilet.
No. Have you got a bidet yet?
No,
You just
no,
said
I
no.
need to. I know,
Okay,
I know.
okay,
I'm
okay.
so. It is on my to-do list.
Okay.
I just have a lot of
You
things
just
to
gotta
do.
be careful. Yeah, what I was meaning to say was like if you're a little too hard and you push that speed up a little too high, and you sit there for too long, you enema yourself a little bit.
Good. I mean, why did God give me a prostate if not
Yeah,
to pierce it?
Pierce it with water.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this podcast?
You tell them bidets
Oh
not
my
lie like a pressure washer.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's the greatest. Okay, I will never stop talking about how
In the
amazing
new
a
house,
bidet
we
is.
should get a bidet for all the toilets.
I am. I'm gonna make everybody use
I
it.
have no fucking doubt it's great. I have no doubt. I want to.
Yeah.
I got the sign off from the contractor.
Nice.
Lacey said it was okay. It's just a matter of I should go fucking get it.
Hell yeah.
I should get it.
Just
And
order it. I ordered mine online.
I probably will. I probably will. I just have to find time to sit down and do it. Probably after I think we have you guys on Saturday to feed. After that moment, my entire schedule's like clear again, and then I'll be able to reassess what I'm doing.
Thank you for doing that, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, it
I
is
like
so
coming
much
over
fun.
to your house
Right.
and sitting in your lap and sucking out of your
Oh.
right out of your nipple. It's really nice. It makes me feel like the baby.
You do have a new baby smell.
Yeah.
We'll say that.
Mm-hmm.
It's
For
fun.
some context, Craig has been bringing us food.
No, that's it.
No,
That's it.
for context,
That's
Craig
it.
has been.
Craig's been
That's
feeding
it.
my
Eating
husband
Jake.
with his
That's
teat.
it. When this episode goes up, I'm gonna.
Oh, I hope.
I'm gonna look back at this episode and be like, "What the
Aren't you
fuck
glad you
was
went-
going on?" Wow. All right.
Oh.
Good night.